If you have a baby who's under 6 months of age or you're about to, here are some tips. Now, this video is not going to focus on physical safety stuff like not bed sharing and whatnot. I'm just going to focus on social, emotional, attachment related stuff. First, congratulations on your new baby. I hope that you are adjusting well as you can, considering how big of a change it can be, but that you and your baby are healthy and are thriving the best you can. All right, number one, do not worry about spoiling your baby. You cannot spoil a kid under 6 months of age. It's impossible. So that means that if you want to hold them, you hold them. Don't let somebody guilt you about saying, well, they're going to get so used to being in your arms that they'll never learn to sleep in a crib. Doesn't matter. You hold them if you want to hold them, okay? That doesn't mean you have to do it all the time. If you want to set them down, you need a break, you're going to drink some coffee, it's okay to lay them down, but hold them as much as you want and can. Two, get in the habit of describing things. I want you to practice describing what you're doing, what you're feeling, what your baby's doing, what your baby's feeling, what your baby is trying to communicate to you through their nonverbals. This is because, one, the more we're talking to babies, the more we're activating their brain, the more that we're going to help them develop their verbal skills. And two, because the more you are trying to connect with them and understand what they're telling you, the more you are going to be empathizing and attuning with them, which builds your connection and attachment. Three, ask for help when you need it. You are not a burden to people. Also, get good at blocking out advice when you don't need it, because you are going to get a lot of unsolicited advice. All I want you to focus on are the physical health safety things. So, what you and your doctor tells you to do with your baby to keep them alive. And then I want you to focus on keeping them clean, fed, and loved. And number four, hopefully you do this prior to having the baby, but try to make sure that you are surrounded by supportive people, because having a baby, especially if it's your first, you're going to have many times where you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am failing. I am not good at this. And you need people who can encourage you and support you and tell you how great of a job you're doing.